Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's March 30th, 2010, just one day away from the big USDA prospective plannings report coming out at 7:30 tomorrow morning. I think that will probably dominate the market here today as traders get positioned ahead of this report to be positioned how they think this report could come out. The average estimates right now coming out of the trade is that corn plantings would be about 89.2 million acres. That's up 2.7 million acres from last year. Soybeans at 78.5, that's up 1.1 million acres from last year. And wheat, total wheat plantings at 53.4, down 5.8 million acres from last year. The surprise number that could be a surprise to the trade is the cotton. Talking to cotton producers, they're expecting and telling us that they're going to reduce cotton acres because of the profitability. However, trade estimates putting the cotton acres at up 14% from last year, which is a surprise when talking. We're getting two different opinions there. Talking to customers, talking to producers in the Delta region, saying we're cutting back, and yet the trade in the U.S., we're expecting USDA to come out with higher numbers there. So those are that's the main thing that we're going to be looking at here today, adjusting those positions ahead of that major report. Some of the other factors that's going on, we've got the dollar down about 16 points right now, crude's up a little bit, gold's down a little. The actual early call here, corn 1 to 2 higher, beans 2 to 3 higher, wheat 3 to 4 higher, and that's off of technical reactions more than anything coming into the day. We've got the corn market that's oversold, wheat market that's very oversold, and the soybean market is actually near an overbought condition. So resistance today in the May contract around 360, still a key number. Up until last week, we had support at 360. Now that becomes resistance. 472 in the May corn is a key resistance area there. And in the soybeans, they're looking at the upper end of a trading range resistance. So when you take all these things and you put them together, you say, well, how much of this report, if the report comes out bullish or bearish, how much is it factored in the market? That's what traders will be looking at tomorrow morning. Other news, Brazil continues to have problems with their dock workers. The strike supposedly has expanded to 3 different ports down there, basically shutting off their complete export business. Weather is another factor. Looks like we've got great weather here for a few more days, and then wetter, more seasonal weather coming in here in the Midwest that will slow down field work starting next week. So the major factor again, USDA planning intentions, that will come out tomorrow morning at 7:30. In the livestock trade, we had a huge day yesterday with the hog markets being up limit $3. Cattle up sharply because of the pork complex. That's expected to continue here today. Early trade in the electronic markets, we've got hogs anywhere from 80 to $1 higher in the summer month hogs, and the cattle are anywhere from 10 to 20 higher here in the electronic trade. The cash markets, wholesale beef was up $1 yesterday in the choice, up 18 cents in the select. Cash cattle trade, there hasn't been any done yet this week, but expected to trade steady to higher than last week. Pork complex, we had the cutout values there up $1.18. I think with the USDA report and what our research, and Rich Nelson tells us here in our office that we were looking for this hog market to back off some. Doesn't look like a very realistic probability right now because of the surprise of this breeding number and all hogs that the USDA came out with last Friday. Those numbers are a surprise to the trade. telling us that we did see liquidation by the pork producer, and we will see tighter supplies as we move into the summer. So looking for these hogs to continue to grind higher. Today, expect higher markets early, then more two-sided trade as traders begin to have the wherewithal to come back in and trade this thing again. But expect this market to move higher over the next several months. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. We'd be happy to try to answer them for you. We look forward to giving you the details of this USDA report tomorrow morning, so catch me there, and we wish everybody a very successful trading day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.